Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back again with another Spirit Island video. So about 6 weeks ago, I made a video where I challenged myself to learn how to play Gaze. And as I've been doing that, one thing that I've been feeling is that it has a lot of similarities to Wildfire, at least with the left innate, where you move presence, do some damage, and then also add a blight to the land. And I was thinking to myself, hey, I know a spirit that also adds presence and adds blight to the land. Good old Wildfire. Wildfire is a spirit that is a particular favorite of mine, and way back when I originally made this channel, the first guide that I made was for Wildfire. And it also was the first video that had over 1,000 views. And so Wildfire's had that special place in my heart, first tiny little taste of success, if you can call it that. And I don't know, I know a lot of people don't like the spirit. It's, can be considered kind of weak, but I love it, and I have a ton of fun playing it. I don't care what the haters say. We're going to play some Wildfire today. And we're going to be playing a very interesting matchup. We're playing against the Habsburg Monarchy Livestock Colony. So Habsburg is a very touchy adversary. It oftentimes ravages at 7 with a loss condition when it hits at 8, so it can be very tenuous. And same thing with Wildfire. It takes the tiniest little thing for it to all go wrong. So there's a lot of tension built into this matchup. Now, normally I don't care about your starting board. I think it's one of those things that can be wildly overrated. However, because there is so much tension with both of these guys, I do think it's appropriate to pick a board today. The important thing for Wildfire is that we want to start with a board where our starting presence has a starting town. And just based off what's printed on the boards, there are 2 boards that meet that criteria, board D and board F. So board D is what we're going to be playing today, but we'd be starting here in this high sands, and you can see there's a printed starting town. And then board F, same thing. Now, because of Habsburg 2, which adds a town to the highest number land without setup symbols, that also makes board B and board E qualify. I do want to inject a little bit of chaos today, so I'm going to be playing board D, but I do want to draw some attention to the challenge of board F specifically. Since our starting presence is here, which comes with blight, and there's blight here, right at the start of the game, there's already a land that's completely locked in with blight. If we're playing multiplayer, that's not an issue, but in the solo setting, this is a big deal, especially against Habsburg, because they're also going to have a starting town here in the 7. And that's a lot. It's pretty hard for us to deal with, especially if Wetlands is the first explore. We actually have no way of dealing with this 7 and preventing the blight from coming down. And so then we have to figure out how the heck do we deal with this problem when it inevitably comes up. Hopefully we can dodge it in stage 2, but it will come up in stage 3, and we have to find a solution. Another interesting board for Wildfire, now that we have all the Horizons boards in, the G and the H. Board G has the starting blight in the high sands. So this is the only board where Wildfire has all of the blight in their starting land. It can oftentimes be really tricky figuring out how do we deal with this other blighted land, and we really, really want it to be the first explorer, so that way we can just pick up the explorer and move on with our life. But with board G, that's not an issue. I'm not going to be playing it today, but it is a very interesting one. It changes some of those little dynamics for Wildfire, which is nice. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get right into it. HLC 6. Starting off in the sands, this is a really funny opening. So normally we like to play Flames Fury and just kill the town that we start with, but in this situation we just have to use Threatening Flames. And we can do Threatening Flames, push out, prevent the build, grow, prevent the build. Then I go Gather, Gather. And then we can grow again, make a Sacred Site, kill that guy off, Flames Fury, kill the town. So it's kind of a funny start, but it gets the job done. Let's see what we got here. We got Carapace Land. Interesting. It's good. If we can get the extra range, it's really nice. Getting that defend off. Everything else is pretty mediocre, right? Range 0 defends is where we're best, or like range 0 is like where we're best, and it doesn't defend for all that much. Like Calls to Like is a very interesting card, and something that I would certainly consider taking, but Carapace Land is just very good. With any luck, we can get some beasts added and moved around, and it can become, like, playable. But until then, it's more of an aspirational pick. Okay. Mountains is tricky. The high mountains are going to be tricky. Confounding Mist is going to do a lot of work here, though, because we're going to go kill, kill. It's going to Ravage for 3. And so... Or actually, we are looking at an escalation. We could put the escalation down here in the wetlands. With any luck, we don't explore the wetlands. Confounding Mist can defend and solve that problem. Dry Wood is a dual element card. Portents doesn't really accomplish anything for us. Mob Beast doesn't do anything. So I think we'll take Confounding Mist because it gives us a path towards victory in that land number 5. Coastal land with the city. Ooh, we can push. Oh, this is fascinating. We can push this presence here, kill the town, build, and then we could then, yeah, that's cool. And this extra blight is going to stop the escalation. Oh, 2 damage in the land that we push to. Oh, so we get our innate damage and we get this. So it's going to full clear. We don't even need to worry about it. Oh, well, what luck. And, yeah, we don't even escalate. Ooh, this is great for us. This is really good. So we know we're going to be playing this Confounding Mists. I'm thinking we might just throw a Flash Fires in there. Right? Grow here, kick the beast out, so that way we can use the Carapace Land in this here. And then we can Flash Fires this, defend this. So there's going to be no town, so there's nothing to gather. We don't have the Reminder card yet. This is suddenly turning into a really good game. That's fine. If we go... If we go here, right, like this is where everything cascades to. I think we just go to the D1. Man, that Habsburg 5 is going to be so sad when it hits. Add a town to an adjacent land will rip me. We're going to have to put it like... Well, yeah, we can't put it here. Probably have to put it in this jungles. That's sad. At least the mountains is still pocketed. Rest in peace. Or we could just put it right here so it gathers in and we just hit it with the Carapace Land that we're sitting on anyways. That's fine. And we'll get around to killing it later. And then we don't need to, like, break the pocket back here. No, sorry. We need to go here so it doesn't gather into the 1. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. That saves us a ton of actions. Because now we have enough energy. Any 0 cost we can play it. If we get a 0 cost plant, we might... Well, no, we can't win the game. But a 0 cost plant would give us 1, 2, 3... Nope. Sorry, not you. Undo. Undo. We still aren't getting our zero cost plants. Never lucky. But we are... Yeah, asphyxiating smoke is still good because I think this is the turn that we get the Habsburg reminder card. Yeah, and so like there will be a target somewhere. And then we could also play this Weep because there will be a target somewhere. But I think this will flip the Blight card here, so hopefully this doesn't hurt us too bad. I wish we could. Extra card play and energy. At least it's stable. We are going to be removing a Blight, so we're going to go up to 3 Blight on the card. Let's try it. Let's stick with it. Let's ride the lightning, baby. Got ourselves 2 damage to go here. We lose a fear card. That's unfortunate. Let's keep our double Dahan, so we'll just kill this guy off. Disease often kills Dahan anyways, so I'm fine with that. Okay, reminder card time. So, yeah, we'll add the city. We add the city here because of Carapace Land, or here because I've got my innate. We're a 50-50. We're either looking at sands or coast. I think we might just use the Weep in the 5 and then the Asphyxiating Smoke here. We're forced to add a town here, which is very unfortunate. Okay. Remove that. Wait, oh, we can remove an any. That's better than a double. Thinking about going this way. So let's see, on this next turn, what are we doing? If we reclaim and go triple plant fire, that'll give us 5 damage with the triple plant, which kills this. We don't need to play the Flame's Fury to do that. Here. Oh, it's 1 per Blight. Okay, that's fine. We still have the Beast, which does stuff. And then... just free up this corner, maybe? Yeah, because nothing's going to gather here. This land is solved. And because it's solved, I almost don't want to clear it because I have no plans of growing in there for a couple turns. Whereas here could hit on coast. And there we go. There's our 0 cost double element cards. Which I think... I mean, Animated Rackroot scales really well. Because we've already had the reminder card, they're not going to have any more bursts of strength, right? So if we like hit the Animated Rackroot and the 8, it's just like solved for the rest of the game. And there is a Beast here, which means that Carapace Land can defend this. We don't need to worry about this guy at all. Seer Anger. Do we care about Seer Anger? I'm thinking no. I think Rackroot, just adding a Wilds up here, we can start to work it in, is just really nice. And we know for a fact that there will not be an Explorer here because that's already come up. So, okay. So as long as we play any 2 other plant fire cards, we're good here. Do that, because one of those will be remaining. And heck, I could just push this guy out. Gather. That doesn't really accomplish much of anything. Flame's Fury does give me an energy. I could also play a plant with no fire, of which there are none. Let's just take the Threatening Flames. Since I find myself oftentimes just really needing that Flame Fury extra damage. Oh, huh. That's fine. Yeah, we can push it this way. Because it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, disease, up to 6, defended by Carapace for 6, assuming that we draft any Earth. But we also have our Asphyxiating Smoke there too. Yeah, we'll just give everything extra health. And the Hanlands, that's totally fine. Beast in a city, okay. Rip you. Ooh, that's helpful. It doesn't hurt. Okay. So now, what's the line? Well, there's only one target for this. So we have Carapace Land, which is just going to defend it, right? Because it defends for 3. There's no adjacent towns, so that's all good and fine. So what do we combine it with? I'm actually thinking what we can do, and I completely forgot that I had the extra energy in card play. I see I have an unspent card play. But what I could do is I could grow into the 1. So, okay, alright. It's going to win the game. I think. But we grow into the 1, we push these guys in, and then I kill off this city, defend here, that dies. We get ourselves a Terror level 2 victory very, very early, before we really get to stage 3. And so I'm just going to kill you. Alright. So I don't think there's anything I need to draft. But we'll just we'll draft anyways. Maybe something cool will come up. We're probably just gonna like over defend it. Just, you know, really cover our bases. Lure of the Unknown is a card. If I take this Absorb Corruption, I want to make sure I have the energy to... Because I'm going to go up to 3 energy. So it'll be 1, 2, then 3. Yeah, that way we can do a double Blight removal, I think. No, only 1, because I'm missing a fire. Unless if I were to replace something, maybe replace the Carapace land with a Weep. Yeah, let me do this. Push the Dahan. Yeah. All I need is 1 damage, and I have way more than that. I'm not sure what could... I guess any kind of a Ravage skip. A forced Ravage skip would be bad for us. Or a local Diaspora. What the fuck? Oh, no. Don't do this to me. Oh, no. God. Alright, well, I guess we're pushing things I guess we'll push the town up here and the explorer over here. So that way there's nothing to gather in here. Gosh. I'm so sad. I thought we had it. Actually, there is like a tier level 2 fear card that will be like a beast removes a town. So if we get that fear card, that would just win the game on the spot. And I think that anything where a beast can remove a town would also, like, Explorer would also remove a town. At Terror level 1, I think, like, going here increases our odds of a beast hit, but here, I think it's equal. And yeah, everything is blighted except this corner over here. Hey, look, it's a beast thing. Hey, he skips the build. That makes it easier to win. Okay, great. We do just win here, but golly, was that dramatic. We will take our fear. We will, I don't know, remove this blight. We will remove this blight by paying for it. Both gather you and remove. And yep, then we just reclaim, play our cards again, kill this. Oh, they thought they could get away with it too. Is there a way that we can kill everything? I don't think so. Good. Oh wait, with the flash fires. 1, 2, 3. I don't think we can kill everything in one shot. Right, because we could like flash fires this, and if we had Flames Fury with the third plant, then we'd be able, in the third plant and the second air, we could split it. But anyways, now we're just trying to be goofy. Oh, wait a second. I have the extra card play. All right, hold on. Let's do it. The game screwed me. I'm going to fight back. So if we do this, that gives us all our elements. I think if we just take this, I think it should be a victory. Oh, wait, no, there's this guy. Okay. Is that any number or one single? Any number of lands. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. That little fucker in there in the corner. Let's get him. Kill you. Then kill you. Empty island. Game over. Victory. Anyways, that is a good old game of Wildfire versus Habsburg. Super fun matchup. Super interesting. The starting blight helps us out with that escalation, but there's all kinds of other shenanigery going on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a glorious day.